Out of downtown, Donald Smith. He is formally sentenced to death for the kidnapping, rape, and murder of 8-year-old Cherish Perrywinkle that happened in 2013. Back in February, a jury recommended the death sentence, and that is what the judge officially handed down today. Judge Cooper told Smith that death was the only appropriate sentence, adding, quote, "You not only have forfeited your right to live among us, you have forfeited your right to live at all. May God have mercy on your soul." On your side, Ann Schindler was in the courtroom when this all occurred. She joins us now live with more. Ann.
Well, Katie, I just spoke to Cherish Perrywinkle's mother, Rain Perrywinkle, a short time ago, and as you might imagine, it was an incredibly disorienting and emotional day for her. When court concluded, she was sobbing. She hugged prosecutors. She hugged the 2 jurors that attended today's sentencing. She was even hugging journalists, saying that she knows there's a long road ahead, but that this particular chapter had closed. Now, it was after court, or during the sentence reading, that Judge Mallory Cooper took a somber moment reading it. Even after all the intensity and drama of this trial, her sentence formalized the jury's verdict, but she didn't just rubber stamp the jury's death sentence. Cooper read through a detailed narrative of Donald Smith's crime, including what she called, quote, shocking and horrendous injuries that he inflicted on Cherish Perrywinkle. She cited the criminal aggravators, including the victim's age and Smith's prior record, as well as what she agreed was a manner of death that was heinous, atrocious, and cruel. Rain Perrywinkle thanked prosecutors, and she briefly spoke to reporters after court.
It's like I never thought this day would come, and now it's here, and now I'm just stumped for words. I just wish Cherish was here to see it.
Now, she did say that she was having a tough time coming up with what to say to reporters after court today, but she did have words in court. And when Judge Mallory Cooper pronounced sentence, she told Donald Smith, "May God have mercy on your soul." And at that point, Rain Perrywinkle called out, "Hell no." She told me afterwards she hoped that everyone had heard her. Live at the Duval County Courthouse in downtown Jacksonville, Ann Schindler, First Coast News, on your side.